Hi, it's Ben from My Cycling Coach. I hope you're well and that you're having a great day. We are back for day 16 then of our Advent training and nutrition tips as part of the month of December. And today I've got a quick motivational tip for you. So I've been speaking to quite a few riders on the page at the moment. A lot have been saying really struggling with motivation at this time of year. Haven't been doing anywhere near as much riding as they would be hoping to do through the winter to continue progressing. But also just finding it hard to get on the bike and perform any riding at all, which is getting them down a little bit. So a couple of tips today, you might be finding the same at the moment, to really try to spark that motivation, kickstart it, certainly in January and then going into the new year now. And the first thing is really looking ahead to trying to get something in the diary for next spring and summer. So this could be a sportif, it could be an event, it could be a trip planned away, it might be a particular ride that you want to go and do with your club. If it's not any of those, it could just be trying to achieve a distance milestone with your riding, the furthest you've ever ridden, or an elevation gain or something like that. But if you can book onto something or get something in the diary and arrange something maybe with some of your cycling buddies, then this is really good, as it's going to then hold you accountable to that event that you've signed up to. And you will think, right, January, if I've now got 5 to 6 months that I've got to start doing some training, because you want to be able to go and do that event and not only just complete it, but perform well in it with confidence. Then I do find that that's one of the most effective ways to spark that motivation and just make sure that you then start to get on the bike and perform some sort of training. So that's tip number one. Tip number two, which can then really help with this as well, is just to work back from that event or date that you may have put in the diary already. So I like to break down the year into quarters and looking at, right, the first quarter of 2022, what do I need to achieve or work on, which is going to help me then complete that date or goal that you've got in the diary for next spring and summer. So let's just say if it's going to be a big ride, you've got to improve your fitness, get to a certain level of fitness. It might be you say, right, by March, I really want to try and have my FTP or a certain other fitness measure or indicator at this level. It might be that if you know that you're going to be doing rides with a lot of hill climbing next year, and you find that you do want to lose a little bit of weight, it might be, right, by the end of March, I would like to achieve this weight loss target. It might be a certain area of your riding or the different types of riding that you're doing. So for example, let's say that next spring and summer you want to do maybe a lot of time trialing, some shorter time trials. Then you know that you're really going to have to work on your top end sustained power to be able to achieve that. So that might be your target for the first 3 months of the year. If you're going to be doing a lot of endurance ride, really long 100, 150 mile rides with a lot of elevation gain, then you might think, okay, I just need to alter my training. And by the end of the month, by the end of March, I'll maybe want to try and achieve these gains with my zone 2 power or my endurance, because you know that is going to be crucial for those longer endurance rides. Or even if you're doing a multi-day event, that is going to be absolutely crucial. So yeah, just a couple of tips there today, guys. Get a date in the diary maybe for next spring and summer if you haven't already got one. This can really spark motivation. Set some quarterly goals for that first quarter of 2022 and what you want to work towards and achieve by the end of March. And that will give you maybe 3 months of a target and a focus then to really kick off your 2022 focused, strong and dialed in to achieving your goals. Hope you found this useful as always, guys. If you did, please drop a like on the video. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to receive our most recent content, and any comments, as always, would love to hear from you. Have a great day, enjoy your riding, and speak to you soon.